Welcome to your course on Canvas. Your course might be an online course in which everything is on Canvas, or it might be a face-to-face class where there are simply several resources for you on Canvas. But regardless of whether it's face-to-face or online, one feature that you'll need to certainly use Canvas for is logging into your online textbook, which we have through MyLab Math. I want to show you in this video how to do that for the first time. So to start with, I've logged into my Canvas course. And then the next thing I'm going to do is find a tab that says My Lab and Mastering. This is going to look a little different from yours because on yours, I think it'll say start here or get started, something along those lines. But I'm going to go ahead and click this yellow thing. It's going to ask me to agree to their licensing agreement. After you've read through that thoroughly, you'd be at the bottom after you read through that, and you could accept the agreement. And once you hit accept, it's going to give you an opportunity to log in if you already have an account. If you don't already have an account, then it's going to ask you to create an account. And when you create an account, I'm going to encourage you to use your school email address, not another email, not a Gmail or something else, but to use your school email. And you might as well use the same password so that it's easy to remember. Once you've gotten your username either logged in or created, you'll come to this option. Here's where you'll have to decide what you want to do. There's a few different options. Let me explain each of them. This first option on the left, perhaps you purchased an access code from the bookstore. Don't purchase it from Amazon or a used book company. There's no guarantee that that code will work properly. So the only place you'd want to purchase it outside of directly on this website would be to purchase it through the college bookstore, in which case you'd get an access code, and then you're going to open your packet and actually type that access code in. The next option is to pay for your access right here and now directly through Pearson, because notice we were on Canvas, but we've moved over to a Pearson website. You could pay directly with your credit card or with PayPal, and there's two options. You could pay for 2 years, 24 months, or for 18 weeks. That's more than our semester lasts. The only reason you'd want 2 years is if you plan to take this class again and again, or take another class that uses the same textbook, which other than a calculus textbook, I can't see why you would do that, because in a calculus textbook, it might be the same book you'd use for calculus 1, 2, and 3. But other than that, you're going to want a new textbook each time. And then so I would recommend for most students it's going to be this 18 weeks, which is fine, the 18-week access. So you could click on this and then it'll ask you for your payment information. And then you've got that directly. You wouldn't have to buy an access code from the bookstore. This is the same equivalency to getting that access code, except you pay directly and you don't type in the access code itself. Now here's another option. If you're not ready to purchase the access code now, maybe you're waiting for your financial aid to come through, you could go to this Get Temporary Access Without Payment for 14 days. And that's the option that everyone could use. Now, it would be best if you already have your access code or if you purchase it now, because then you don't have to fuss with this later. But at a minimum, go ahead and click this Get Temporary Access Without Payment for 14 days. Are you sure you want temporary access? Yes. Or learn more about it, etc. But make sure one way or another that you're getting registered immediately so that you don't get behind. Well, I hope you found this short video helpful in the case you've had any trouble getting started on MyLab Math for the first time. And welcome to your new course.